Okay, to be finished the search engine position monitoring project for today, I need to get to this last function. It occurs to me that position, which is logically filling in the position that your site is coming in, is correctly implemented here. What we don't need is top. All we need now is TopURL, which is essentially the same function as position, but returning the value. In their name value pairs or key value pairs, it has to return the value instead of the key, such as this is. So I should be able to go back here, go back into the code, and just basically, so this is where certain parties out there would probably yell and scream at me for violating DIY, do it once methodology. But look how short this function is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines. So you have to ask yourself, is it worth parameterizing, having the increased complexity of parameterized things and container functions, when you can just paste this guy a second time, change its name, and you're working at exactly the level of abstraction that Python is intending you to work at. These are simple statements. You look at them, you see something being said. Sometimes in the spoken language, you repeat something more than once in a slightly different way so that people understand it. So it is with Python. It is not a criminal offense to do this. It's not a criminal offense. So now we have a position function and a TopURL function, which are very similar because you're stating in a simple, expressive way what to do, slightly different in a different place, and it's not worth going to a third parameter to control whether you're asking for TopURL or just the position. It's just what it is what you get. And what do you get? I don't know. Let's pipulate and find out. What you're going to get is most likely something that looks very much like the site column, but with the exception that it is the URL that's actually found. So what you're going to find is a fully qualified URL, whereas over here it just might be a fragment. There you have it, search engine position monitoring from within Google Spreadsheets. Now, if I were to take it one more step, I could monitor this on a permanent, ongoing basis by adding date timestamp and count, and putting some asterisks here. And I would repeat the asterisks back along here to everything that needed to actually be captured. And then I would share, in this case, pipulate@gmail.com in, and then check our config tag for how frequently it gets processed. Hourly, that's way too much. We would probably want weekly here, so we'd put the word weekly in there, invite in the Gmail address, and then those positions would just be automatically tracked. If it were 10 keywords, you'd get those 10 keywords tracked per week. And then you could run trending lines on it and get much the same functionality as you get out of Conductor and BrightEdge and all those other very high-end, agency-oriented search engine position monitoring tools that you have to spend money for. So welcome to Pipulate, free and open source search engine position monitoring. Thanks for joining me. Hope to talk to you soon, and don't forget to subscribe.